Come to CHM Classroom with Aunty Sarah. Can you just click on the subscription button before we go to the class? Okay, so today we'll be going to the general gas formula. General gas formula is just the combination of the Boyle's law and the Charles law. Okay, now under general gas law, we'll be calculating for pressure, temperature, and volume. It comprises of the three parameters. Unlike Boyle's law that has only your pressure and your volume, whereby your temperature remains constant. Then for Charles law, where you have only the volume and the temperature and the pressure remains constant. But under the general gas law, we are merging the three parameters together. Okay, so now let's go to the classroom and see what goes here. Okay, now before we move to the combination of the formula, some questions will tell you at STP, that is your standard temperature and pressure, and we have some constant values that are actually constant. This is what you are going to be using. Okay, so for your temperature, remember that your temperature is in Kelvin. Even if they have given you the first one in Celsius, you need to convert to what? Kelvin by adding 273. So for temperature, our temperature at STP, once they tell you temperature at STP is going to be what? 273. Then pressure at STP, we have different values because of the different units. Now, if you look at the pressure here, they gave us what? 600 millimeter mercury. So that means for your pressure at STP is also going to be at millimeter mercury. So it's going to be 760. And then they have given us at ATM, it's going to be at ATM, then Newton per meter square and Pascal. So you just follow those units accordingly so that we can have the correct answer. Okay, so now let's move. Okay, the formula for our Boyle's law is our P1V1 equals to what? P2V2. Then the one for the Boyle's law is what? V1 over T1, then equals to V2 over T2. So we are going to merge the two together to give us P1V1 over T1 equals to P2V2 over T2. Okay, so now let us write out the parameters of our question that we have on the board before we proceed to the formula. So a volume of a gas of 300 cm cube, so that means my V1 will be what? 300 cm cube at what? 50 degrees Celsius. So my T1 will be what? 50 degrees. So 50, I'll have to convert, plus 273 will give me what? 323. Then my pressure, my first pressure is going to be 600 millimeter mercury. Then the second volume, okay, V2 is what we are looking for. We are looking for V2. Then the second pressure, they told us at STP, so my T2 is going to be what? 273 Kelvin. Then my P2 is also going to be what? 760 millimeter mercury. So they are constant values, yes. They are actually constant values. So I'm looking for my V2. So I'll make my V2 the subject of the formula. So I'm going to do V2 equals to, so let's cross multiply. Okay, P1V1 T2 over what? T1 P2. So now let's input our figures. My P1 is what? 600 times V1 is what? 300 times T2 is what? 273 over T1 is what? 323 times P2 is what? 760. So here at the end of the day, my value is expected to be 200.18 cm cube. So please, you can confirm with your calculator. So this is our general gas law calculation. So when next we meet, we'll be going to the other gas laws. All right, thank you.